Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Dan, or A-Drive, the creator of Elestrals, with an absolutely massive update video today. Strap in, it's about to get crazy. Today begins 25 days of brand new reveals for our Frostfall release, our second expansion for Elestrals, which is going to be launching very, very soon. I'm super excited. So we're about to hit the hype period of Elestrals. We got so much stuff coming. We got a lot to talk about, including local game stores, how you can help us get partnered up with stores. We've got updates on the Caster Club. So much packed in this video, so let's just dive in. The first thing I want to say is I spent my week at GAMA, which is an insider game expo that features retailers and distributors, stores, and basically a bunch of publishers as well, so creators. And I went there to learn. I went and talked to a bunch of distributors, I talked to a bunch of retail stores, I talked to a bunch of other games, and I learned so much over the week. And I gotta tell you, I've never felt better about where Elestrals is and where we are going after going to GAMA, because everybody I spoke to was hooked. Let me tell you, people's eyes lit up. They saw the vision, they saw what we're doing, and I'm so excited for this next kind of rollout as we hit our public launch this month, with first edition about to be delivered very soon. So some huge wins, some huge learnings, and I think it's about to make it happen. We're about to make it happen, guys. So a lot of you guys have asked about local stores and how we can partner with stores to grow Elestrals, because it's great that you guys can get lower shipping prices on our website right now, but the key to growing Elestrals is going to be building those communities at your local game store. So we are beginning the Elestrals Ambassador Program and a brand new initiative with local game stores. We've made it super simple for you as well. All you need to do is head to the description below. It'll take you to a website where you can download a flyer. You can print that flyer out or just show it up on your phone, and you can bring it to a local game store. They can scan a QR code and they can get onboarded into our system and become an Elestrals official partner. If you do this for us and head to that game store and show them what it's all about, then you can fill out a form, let us know what store you went to and who you talked to, and you become an official Elestrals ambassador with a new tag in the Discord server. I know it's a lot to ask you to drive to your store and tell them about Elestrals, but after speaking to dozens of retailers, we've determined that this is one of the most effective ways for us to get into stores, because the stores want to see that they have an active community player base that wants to play the game. So if you actually go into the store and talk to somebody about it and hand them the flyer and it gets to the right person, I see no reason why we can't partner with that store and get you guys Elestrals cards at that store and start to build these communities there. I do think it's worth noting that we have exclusive promo cards that are only going to be available through our local game store partners. So if you want to pick up this epic stellar Clovey that says, "Thank you for helping Elestrals grow," this is a really special one, by the way, you're going to want to get your local game store partnered. So take yourself and some friends, head over to your local store, bring them the flyer, let them know about Elestrals, and hopefully we can partner up with them, get them some awesome product, and we can start to build these awesome game nights and communities and everything in between. I can't emphasize how important this next step is for Elestrals. We need your help. We've been grinding, we've been putting in the work, we've been trying to make an incredible game, but now it's time for you guys, if you can, to take a few minutes out of your day, head to your local store, drop them a flyer, and tell them all about Elestrals, because that's going to make the huge difference, right? Now it's time for us to take this to another level, and if you guys help us, I have no doubt we can make it happen. And just so you guys know, we're going to be doing our own store outreach, and we've already begun conversations with distributors and big stores and all things like that. So we're doing it on our end too, but I just know that if we hit it on both angles, you guys go into the stores, us hitting up the stores, there's a higher likelihood that these stores are going to want to partner with us, and we can see success across the board. The next thing I want to mention is the Caster Club. You may have seen an email asking you to sign up for the Caster Club. This is going to be our new account system for Elestrals moving forward. It's going to sync up your app, it's going to sync up the website, it's going to sync up Shattered Stars, and it's also going to be the foundation of our organized play program, which is going to be coming out soon. So make sure you check your emails and sign up for the Caster Club. If you have an account on Elestrals.com or subscribe to Shattered Stars, you'll get the email shortly to set up that account. If you haven't done either of those, you go to club.elestrals.com and you can sign up for your club account today. Right now, things are pretty basic, but this is the first level of rollout for this, and we're going to be rolling it out for a bunch of other things. Like, this is just the beginning of the full online ecosystem, what Elestrals is going to be. Make sure you get your Caster Club account set up. We've got a quick update on tournaments in the digital app. We now have Shattered Stars available in the digital app. We had some hiccups getting that set up. The app store was a little tricky, but we got it all sorted. And there's going to be a new digital tournament going on the 17th. So make sure you join our Discord server at discord.gg/Elestrals to make sure you get all the information. It is going to feature some new Elestrals from Frostfall, including Comagma, Nemisail, and Gigaflora. So those new Elestrals are going to be allowed to be used used in this digital app, so make sure you brush up. We do have the new tutorial mode, and we're going to be adding another stage of tutorial pretty soon. And with that, we actually have a brand new how to play guide coming out this week as well, and it is phenomenal. I teased it in the last video, but it's pretty much done, so we'll be rolling that out this week as well, and that'll be the perfect tool for you to brush up on your skills and teach other new people how to play Elestrals, which is so key. I also want to mention that this is going to be the start of casual game nights, where I'm going to be streaming Elestrals in Discord and on Twitch with you guys every Tuesday night starting on the 19th. That's going to be going on at 8 p.m. Eastern time to about 10 p.m. Eastern time till old man Dan here gets too tired to keep playing. But we're going to be doing those casual game nights every week, and this is also going to be the beginning of me doing more streaming content to teach you guys the game, get games with you, and all that stuff. So keep an eye out on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/adrive, for more Elestrals games. A quick update on Shattered Stars. We have fixed the randomization for Shattered Stars Month 1 Zapter packs. They ended up opening everything up, mixing it all together, and then started fulfilling. I've already seen some really positive results of people who have received their new packs from kind of that randomization. And moving forward, we're going to be adding that randomization step in for all the packs for Shattered Stars, and then we're going to be adding it in on the fulfillment side for future months. So when we place the order for, you know, months 7+ or whatever, those are going to be randomized at the factory as well. Much better. So we're hoping to solve this problem. I'm not anticipating it to come up any further. That's my hope. So I appreciate everyone who kind of stuck with us at that point and kind of hung in there despite the fact that we had that kind of hiccup. Unfortunately, doing this, sometimes you don't know things until they happen, and then you kind of have to figure out how you can fix it moving forward. But I think you guys were great in you know, not only reporting the issue, but us identifying it and then making adjustments so we can not have this problem again. Month 2 is charging on March 15th for the win packs. If you have not subscribed, you still can. Don't forget, Shattered Stars members get exclusive discounts. You get the pack delivered to your door every month, and you get early access, which is going to be crucial for one of my points later in this video. Not to mention, Wind is an awesome pack, and I totally want that Stellar Stratomoth, so there's only going to be 10 of those. I got to try to get that thing. First edition reminder, last I heard, first edition arrived at the fulfillment center. Now they're inventorying it. We should see those packages going out to you guys potentially by the end of the week, if not early next week. I'll get an update in the next few days from the fulfillment center, and I'll update you guys in Discord. But first edition is well on its way. It's about to go down. And that's a reminder, don't forget to get your pre-orders in for first edition to get that Stellar Galaxy promo card. Every order over 50 USD is gonna get that Stellar Galaxy promo. So put one in, grab some starter decks, grab a booster box, tell your friends about it. Now's the chance to get everyone excited about Elestrals, because the wait is finally diminished. We are finally at our public launch. What an exciting time. Now let's talk some new reveals, because I know people are excited about the new cards coming for Frostfall. And as I indicated, every day for the next 25 days, I'll be revealing new cards for Frostfall, with the goal being that every single functional card in Frostfall will be revealed by April 5th, which is going to be the pre-order date for Frostfall. So that's exciting times. People have been asking me for it. I'm going to throw it on the calendar right now. We're going to have first edition launching this month and fulfilling this month, and then we're jumping into Frostfall pre-orders early next month. We're anticipating those Frostfall pre-orders to deliver at the end of May. So to give you kind of an update on timeline, that's what things are looking at right now, but I'll keep you guys posted. But we're going to do this massive countdown for the next 25 days leading up to Frostfall, and it's going to be so exciting. New reveals every single day. Make sure you guys subscribe and you join our Discord server to get involved in the hype. There has never been a better time to tell your friends about Elestrals. What an exciting time. We're about to have all these reveals and the launch of first edition. Strap in. All right, so the first cards I want to talk about is Frigicub and a new Elestral called Shiveroar. Frigicub is really cool because it actually features the Nexus mechanic for Frost, and when you Nexus, you actually get to enchant Frost Spirits from your Underworld to the Frigicub, which allows it to kind of scale very quickly. And I want to kind of highlight a design decision that I made for Frostfall, which is to kind of highlight the stadium choice a little bit more as the game progresses. So what we're going to see is obviously a new stadium in Mountains of Boreas, and we're going to see some other cards that are going to complement stadiums a little bit better, which I think is going to increase the usage and kind of validity of using stadiums in your deck. And I think as some archetypes end up using stadiums more, it's going to encourage other archetypes to use stadiums to try to counter those. So this is kind of a design philosophy I wanted to explore in Frostfall, and you're going to see it done in full force. So I mentioned Frigicub having this Underworld synergy. Shiveroar, its Ascension is very, very strong. You can enchant a Frost Spirit from your Underworld to any Frost Celestial on your field once per turn. And then, if you have Mountains of Boreas, the Frost Stadium, enchanted, Shiveroar cannot be targeted by opponents' rune effects, which means it has blanket protection against counter runes that target it and invoke runes that target it, one of the main ways to remove Elestrals. So those cards like Earthquake and Resting on Your Laurels and Gorgon's Gaze are not going to touch Shiveroar if you have Mountains of Boreas. So one of the most impactful ways to clear Shiveroar is to get rid of that stadium. You can see where I'm going from here. And with that renewed focus on stadiums, we have 3 new invoke runes that are going to support those stadiums and those different elemental decks in a unique way. The first one is Rise from the Depths. This is a brand new invoke rune that can only be cast if Atlantis is enchanted. It allows you to target a 1-Spirit Water Elestral in your underworld and special cast it. So not only does Water have these incredible tools like Tadpuff and Foamy to swarm the field and kind of maintain that board presence, but now you have a 1-cost invoke rune that essentially replaces what you would use in Rise from the Ashes when paired with Atlantis. This can allow Water to do some crazy turbo strategies if you can keep your stadium intact. Now Fire, on the other hand, is going to get an incredible search tool here with Stoke the Forge. This card can only be cast if Volcanic Forge is enchanted, but you can search your deck for a 1-Spirit Fire Elestral and add it to your hand. So not only does Fire get this opportunity to take advantage of that Fire Nexus mechanic with Volcanic Forge, but now you can search out those Fire Elestrals, you can search out your Kinleos, your Necrofs, your Comagmas, and everything in between to fuel that strategy. And again, a very key component here, an invoke rune, only 1-cost fire, and you can search out whatever you want, so you have an extra option to lean on outside of Smoltuga. And last but certainly not least, and one of the most impactful of the group, is Race to the Top. Race to the Top is a brand new Thunder invoke rune that you can cast. You have to target 2 different Elestrals on the field. They could be both of yours, they could be one of yours, one of your opponents, but you're going to destroy the one with the least defense stat. So this works really nicely in Thunder because you have the Stadium Searcher Jolton, which searches out your Mount Olympus. Jolton with Stadium ends up having, I believe, 3 defense. So that actually works a lot of the time. You can just pair it with Race to the Top. But obviously, you can probably imagine that pairing this with an Astrabit at 6 defense means that you're most likely destroying your opponent's Elestral. And by the way, if it's a tie, well, you get to choose what gets destroyed. So Race to the Top is looking to provide some excellent Elestral removal to Thunder. It's going to make Thunder even better, but only if you have Mount Olympus on the field. So you can already see how important stadiums are going to be in Frostfall with these various support cards: Frigicub, Shiveroar, and of course Rise from the Depths, Stoke the Forge, and Race to the Top. 3 incredible invoke runes that are going to make your strategies even more exciting as we develop Frostfall and release it later this spring. So this is your reminder that April 5th is when we were opening up Frostfall pre-orders. Get yourselves ready. Don't forget about first edition though. That is the base set. That is going to be the foundation for what we're doing, and all the more reason to tell your friends about Elestrals. And what's even cooler is Shattered Stars Month 3. That charge is going through on April 1st, and you're going to be getting those Frost Shattered Stars packs, which are going to feature some of the cards that we'll be revealing over the next few weeks. So this is an amazing time, an epic time to get involved in Elestrals. I encourage you to check out the form in the description below. Go send that flyer to your local game store. Walk in there, hand them the flyer, tell them to scan the QR code. It's a short survey to just onboard a store. Then you can fill out the ambassador form yourself, so that way we can give you that ambassador tag on the Discord server so we know how awesome you are. And I just want to say a big thank you. This is it, guys. Seriously, if you've gotten involved in Elestrals, now is the chance. I am humbly asking for your help to make this happen, because again, as I said earlier, if you guys help us and we're hitting up the stores and you're going to the stores, there's no doubt a store is going to want to partner with us. Like I said, I had a lot of conversations over the week when I was at Gamma. I talked to retailers, I talked to distributors, I talked to other card games. I got so much information, and one of the takeaways that I had, I felt real good leaving Gamma. Let me tell you, it couldn't have gone any better for us guys. Like, it went so well. I had some great combos, and I really believe that the stores see what we're doing, the distributors see what we're doing, and it's about to happen. Like, we're really about to take off, but I need your help to make it happen. And don't forget, we've got those exclusive store promos. The Clovey is just the beginning. The Clovey is just the start, right? This thing is amazing, by the way. Clovey is just the beginning. We're going to have other exclusive store promos as we get our organized play system off the ground. We get all these things in the works over these next few months, kind of towards the end of the year. But let's make it happen right now. Head to your local game store, tell them about it. Make sure you join our Discord server and get excited for all of the Frostfall reveals coming every single day for the next 25 days. Get hyped. Thank you so much for watching this one. Let me know if you have any questions in the description, in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time.